Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of our Megacycle Entertainment February 2022 Bloons Tower Defense 6 Tournament. Round 1. Alright, let's break into the rules real quickly here. I'm sure you've seen this before, but if you haven't, a little bit of a break here. We're trying to keep the match and tournaments really even. Doesn't matter if you're level 5 or 50 or 5,000 or whatever. So one of the first rules is no monkey knowledge. Just shut that off. Both players have already done that at the beginning here. Not a problem. For heroes, you can only have one of the first 4 heroes: Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, and Oben Greenfoot. Last but not least, no instant monkeys, no instant abilities. None of that. So we're trying to keep it even for the players involved. Going to work out real nice. This matchup is James the Gamer Nerd on the left versus JohnMegacycle. Hello. Moi. How you doing? We have 2 of the longest names in the tournament. They didn't even fit the thing. I had to abbreviate a little bit. Quincy on the left for James the Gamer Nerd, and JohnMegacycle on the right for Mr. Greenfoot. Mr. Greenfoot, good strat. Good strat. Both these heroes are also priced differently now that I'm noticing it. But again, this is the cracked map on medium. So keep that in mind, medium difficulty for both these players. And let's see how this pans out. Attack launcher, attack turret, all ready for myself on the right. This is weird to narrate my own stuff, but whatever. As we've seen in other matches, hopefully Quincy's going to provide very well for James. And that's what I'm really hoping for. See if we get some real mileage out of that guy. To be honest, I don't really play with Quincy, so this is actually a really nice treat. Get to see him again, get to see how this all goes. That all being said, oh, James already working on that stone. That is the earliest stone we've seen so far. I did not think anyone was going to mess with that. That's 1,000 monies, so that's an interesting chunk of change to be spent already. So anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. Things are progressing nicely. Again, the attack launcher on the right with Mr. Greenfoot, and then Quincy on the left. I'm wondering what James is going to do now that he's uncovered the rock. Maybe go immediately to Navy? Question mark? It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out. Not really too sure how this is going to fly. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, they're Buccaneer. Yeah, that didn't even finish saying the thing. Buccaneer, there we are. Grape shot, fire grape shot, and then economy? That wouldn't be too bad. If you're going to go that route, like a 0, 2, 4, or whatever, benefit is with a crow's nest, or the lookout tower, whatever it's called, you already get camo detection. Oh, there we go. Wave 13, banana farm going up. Bottom right. Okay, already the economic ambition is high. That's all that has to be said about that. Oh my word. Okay. Well, things are moving on pretty nicely. The grape shot for the Buccaneer, the Monkey Buccaneer on James's side is going to be very great. It does really solid crowd control, in my opinion. And then there we go, hot shot, which is also going to make it great against lead balloons. So that already covers quite a bit right out of the early gate. Get 2 or 3 of those, and James is going to be sitting pretty good. Pretty good. That crow's nest, yeah, like I said before, that's going to give him detection. Myself, J-Megs here, cranking on. I have a 202, but if I'm knowing me, I'm probably going to go 203 if I possibly can, because I do not like having to click on stuff. My biggest stickler is probably all the abilities and stuff that I don't use. Right now, neck and neck, James and John. We have round 18 for James, and John's on 21. Me. This is so weird. I have to address myself in the third person. Sounds weird. A couple of dart monkeys for James. Trying to get them 202 for the first one. I wonder how that second one's going to pan out. But yeah, we don't see a lot of dart monkeys. Normally people have different strats getting really into the magic or anything. We also haven't seen any... What else? Engineer monkeys. We haven't seen any sentry turrets or any of that. A couple getting loose on the J-Meg side. That's going to be another hit for life. It puts him at 145. James still at a strong 150. So not too shabby there. First banana farm is there. Oh, Dartling Gunner on the far right. And this has been so long, I actually forgot how the heck I spec'd this. So this is actually pretty new to me too. 110 gives camo detection and faster fire rate for that Dartling Gunner. So that's going to sling some crap downhill pretty quick, I think. James still using, yeah, Quincy's still paying off pretty well. So 0, 2, and yeah, he's going to head for Merchantman. That's going to give him a little bit of passive income. It's going to work out pretty nicely for James. Good to see early eco, for sure. Even if it's the Navy stuff, it's not too bad. Another dart slinger? Tack slinger? Tack launcher? Oh gosh, I can't remember the names. On the JMeg side, and a sniper. FMJ and rapid fire. That's going to go to, yep, right there. Extra heavy damage. A second Navy ship for James, looks like on the deployment. Trying to micromanage that space. I mean, I'm totally with you on that. I try to maximize how much extra land I can get, or in this case, sea I can get. A second Dartling gunner. Am I insane on the right? Same, 110. Just aiming for that camo. Sling all that crap downhill, call it a day, probably. Wacky kids, wacky kids. Alright, second banana farm for JMegs. James, I'm not seeing a whole lot of new stuff other than I'm sure the Merchantman. Yeah, okay. See him on the cursor right there, aiming for that Merchantman. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Good to see a more serious attempt at eco. Yep, now he's got 2 Merchantmen. I think they crank out about 200 bucks. So every round now is 400. Yep, 200 each. Now there's also a banana farm upgrade. I believe it's the marketplace or something similar. That's going to give him an extra kick to all his merchantmen. Oh man, that flaming grape shot totally super paid off right there. That was close. Those on the left for James could have easily gotten away, but that worked out pretty well. Okay, right side for JMegs, 2 dartlings, a sniper. Yep, aiming for the deadly precision. Makes sense, makes sense. James aiming for that 3rd merchantman, I'm sure. And Dart Monkey, oh wow, 203. Okay, looking good there. 3rd banana farm for JMegs. JMegs on round 41, James on 39. This seems to be a much more neck-and-neck match. And Moab first for James. Oh, I must have already... JMegs already took care of his. I was too busy looking at James's screen. Oh man, commentating this is a little difficult when I've got to look at 2 separate things all the time. Lots of camo stuff coming through. Ooh. JMegs feeling the pain. Yeah, those dartlings definitely need an upgrade. Get them to 220. That should hopefully take care of any more of the loose camo that comes through. James doing, honestly, a much better job in territory control, not letting those camos slip by. Quincy, a super good call, if I'm going to be completely on the honest. For sure. Yeah, that was a good call. Aiming for most likely a 4th merchantman. Yep, there you go. Should see some real serious... So it's 800 bucks, right? Every single round. That's not bad. And it adds some proper firepower. So that's not a bad call. Can you get a sub in there? Doesn't look like it. Those merchantmen are a little weird. A 3rd Dartling gunner. My goodness gracious, JMegs. What are you up to today? Cannon blaster? Cannon? Gun cannon? Cannon man? What are they called? On the James side? Oh, a 2nd one. Alright. Bomb shooter, yep. All the way to Moab Assassin. James is not messing around. We're at round 48-48 for both of these fine gentlemen. A 4th Dartling gunner. Insane. Oh my gosh, somebody get me into a psychiatric hospital. This is nuts. A 4th Dartling. Absolutely crazy town. One of them, oh actually 2 of them have gone buckshot on the JMeg side. For James, oh my goodness, that lagged a little bit. It looked like a lot got through, but none of them got through. James still doing very well, keeping his 150 lives. It's paying off very well for him. Moabs come and Moabs go, but these do not seem to be issues for these fine gentlemen. Everything's moving around. Yeah, Moabs are... The blue Moabs, nothing. Not even a challenge. Both these fine guys have enough choice on the field on how they handle things. Surrounding Quincy and Dart Monkeys is interesting. We have not seen that so far. in this this tournament. Second sniper for JMegs. Oh, and we've got a really beefed up monkey village right there. Not a bad call, because I think that makes all the upgrades, yeah, free. A lot of these initial upgrades for the dart monkeys, like, just absolutely free of charge. Or at least the first level, something of it. Discounted? I don't know, but that's not a bad plan at all. Good way to get some artillery on the field. Round 55 and 56. This is looking pretty good for both of these guys. I've never seen someone use the Monkey Village, the cheaper upgrades or the primary training or the primary mentoring or any of that. I just haven't seen that be done yet. Not that it's impossible, I just haven't personally seen that get kicked out. Monkey Village for JMegs, whenever he decides to put it. There we go. James doing, like I said, really good job with the territory control. Those Moab destroyers are looking great. I'm not seeing a lot of ability use on the James side, though. I'd like to see more of those abilities get used, but maybe he's saving them for something a little heavier later? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. JMegs keeping with a 2x3 there on all of the banana farms, just cranking out some cash. James absolutely destroyed round 60. Excellent. James is going right into free play. JMegs is on 60 now. Also annihilated in victory. Different way to handle the strat, but still beat it. So that's good to see. I honestly do not remember how far I got. I don't know who's going to win. This could be interesting all the same. Looks like James is toying with the idea of some snipers. Now that he removed that rock, there's nothing in the way. JMegs doing double glue gunner. Okay. 0-1-3 at the moment. Aiming for more Moab pacification. Yep, 0-2-3. More banana farms for JMegs, it looks like, maybe? Yeah, definitely. Nice. James countering with a very, very sophisticated loadout of snipers. Where there was one, now there's 4. And there's enough variety, you can even just look at them, you can see there's plenty of variety. They're not exactly the same. As opposed to Merchantmen, if you take a look at them, they are 4, they look exactly the same. You can kind of assume they at least have the same primary, whatever's maxed out ability, and that's a Merchantman. At least after level, let's see, you could do 2 ranks at 2, but you have to choose a 3rd, and then it locks out everything else. So, that being said, oh, looks like James is going actually about the same route with all of them. 67 for James, 66 for JMegs. This is looking pretty interesting. With both these players trying to get into a bit of economy, I could imagine this match going for quite a while. I'd like to see James do a bit more economy, but it's good to see economy on the field, so not going to complain too hard about that, you know? Everything moving pretty slick. These red Moabs don't seem to be much of a challenge for either of these gentlemen. Laser cannon for the first Startling gunner for JMegs. James just annihilating stuff before it even makes it on the field. That's always fun to see. Yeah, even those blue Moabs, they do not stand a chance. They just don't exist. They're getting popped and locked before anything even happens. More red Moabs for James. James ahead by about 2 rounds. So what I've been doing is I take a look at James, see what the big fight is, and then I look over to JMegs and I see what's going on. So yeah, now I'm fighting the red Moabs that James already did 2 rounds ago, or a round ago. JMegs getting into some mortar action, perhaps? James got favored trades, I believe it's called, on one of his merchantmen. Ooh, shattering shells almost got balloon incineration on that first mortar already on the right. Yeah, we still see James just, yeah, enemies aren't even showing up. There's so much crap happening. which is pretty amazing. Second mortar. 3-2-0. So aiming for the big one on that mortar. For James, looks like he's got all his snipers in a row. All to the level that he wants. Which I'm gonna guess is like a 4-0-2, if I were to guess. I haven't seen him click on them in a while. But that would ensure a ton of damage. Without a doubt. Okay, some of JMegs' economy is starting to level up. So it's gonna be the 2-0-4 now. Where you can see some of the buildings actually have proper structure. A couple more snipers for JMegs as well. Trying to get that Moab Mame, which is pretty good. Hard to say, but pretty darn good and worth it. Both these lads are at round 78. Caught it pretty quickly. I'm not too sure what happened, but JMegs closed the gap a little bit there. James has turned all of his merchantmen into favored trades. So that's been a good upgrade for him. They're going to kick out a little bit more cash. And if you could get a banana farm, there is a banana farm upgrade that would allow for, it's like 10% better trades for all merchantmen. And on some Navy maps, where like 80% of the map is Navy, it is critical. It can really, really be a boost. Like I mean, if you've got 10 merchantmen, it acts as another merchantman, right? That's how percents work? I don't know. Okay, 80 and 79. So now we get the big greenie. Yep, there he is on James's screen. I don't anticipate a problem here for James. Yep, that poof, gone. They didn't even make it past the launchers. So now JMegs is dealing with the same problem right now. I think? It hasn't even shown up on the screen. Most likely the snipers with the Moab Mame might have kept it off field. But yeah, we're past the 80 mark. 100, I feel, is going to be the next real bottleneck. Or the next time we would really see who's going to make it. That's been a bit of a problem for some of our other competitors. Super Monkey going down for JMegs. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, and James. Wow, the timing is perfect. Both on round 82. James plants his. JMegs still very indecisive. That sounds like me. Incredibly indecisive. And also planted. James went 102 on his Super Monkey. Let's see what JMegs does on his. 200. Okay. James going for a second Super Monkey right away. No contest. Oh. Did he? No. Okay. It looked like he planted it and didn't plant it. That was confusing. Round 84. Oh, no. There's the second one. So James for a second Super Monkey. He went for the vision, so you could actually see stuff. Oh, go a little too fast there. Oh, the Dark Knight. Super Monkey, yeah? Looks like that's the path he was going to go down with that one. Okay, everything's looking solid. We've not seen any more leaks in the last ever. I'm looking at you, JMegs. 114 on that life. Woof. James still doing a very good job with the control. Yep, okay, 102. That's gonna allow that Super Monkey to see camo. Easily. Both these players have been on automatic this entire time, I believe. I don't think anyone went to go shut off the automatic waves. JMegs removing his rock in the middle. Checking the tech tree real quick. James now dealing with two of the big greenies. Oh, JMegs is as well. JMegs using that water for more economic means. Both these guys dealt with the greens without really any issue. So I'm really curious to see as to what is going to stop the flow. What is going to take either of these guys out? Because that rolled pretty solidly for both of them. A third Super Monkey for James the Gaming Nerd. Trying to figure out where he wants to put that thing. And I think he changed his mind. I don't think he placed it, because I don't see it anywhere. A couple more upgrades for his bomb launchers are a little more important. Yeah, now we get the ceramic armored Moabs, or whatever they're called. I still don't know the names of any of these Moabs, to be honest, except the blue one, which is a Moab. Oh, DDT. It's like a Moab cross the pink and camo. Okay, good to know. Tack launchers, not tack launchers, spike factories on James's side, and in a big way. He is absolutely trying to build up a bit of an insurance policy there. Just in case anything makes it through, he's going to make sure it does not make it to the end. That's really risky. I don't know, every single time we've seen someone like really get into the spike factories, I don't know if we can build a rule like every time someone builds a spike factory, it's like getting jinxed and you die or something. I don't know if we can say that definitively yet. Maybe later in the tournament we'll be able to see something like that. I don't think it's a bad strat. I'm just not used to doing it. Looks like we have a sun avatar, or whatever the heck they're called, on the right side for the Super Monkey. Oh, we're starting to see the balloon denial area, balloon area denial thing, whatever. Yeah, there's 3 of them in the middle on the right side for JMegs. Start to see construction of an air force as well. James starting to work on his economy again. Getting right now to some banana farms. Yep, never too early to start building up your economy. JMegs dumping right into rotor, blazing rotors, razor rotors, I forgot what it's called, but that's a 3-2. So that helicopter also has pursue, and it also has camo detection. James getting a little bit more of his eco figured out. Yep. Never too early to build the economy, it seems, in this tournament specifically. JMegs cranking out another 3-2. Oh man, here's the wave of the speeders. Quincy's ability is activated on James's side. Let's see if those spike factories pay off. They're saving him. Holy crap, they saved him. Well executed on that. I had my doubts. Alright, both these boys are on 96. Again, I really feel 100 is going to be our next really big fight that we're going to see for sure if these guys can make it. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, 100 is going to break the bread. If we can get past that, they'll be able to make it a little bit farther. 3 helicopters on JMeg's side for James. Still seeing a little more eco. Oh, there's this third monkey. He built another super monkey back by the spike factories. Maybe not a bad call. That'll catch up on some of the stranglers. Stranglers? Not strangler is not what I want to say. The strangler, the loose guys. Another 3-2. Oh, now a 4-2 heli pilot. Oh, they're all 4-2. Okay, here's the big one. It's 100. Big old purple man for JMegs over here on the right. Is there enough stuff? Is there enough gear on the field to make this work? Wow, okay. Got it through. That's 101 for JMegs. James is just a little bit behind. I think he's kept the game a little on pause so he could do a little research on what he wants to do. We're going to have to see how this one pans out. So he's going to fight like 2 or 3 greenies this match. And then he's going to have to deal with the big purple at 100 as well. So as I mentioned in other videos, this is a single elimination. Whoever gets the farthest in round count is going to be the winner and going on to the next round. Yep, and this wasn't timed or anything. I gave everyone a week to just send me their very best run of a level, and whoever wins is yeah, we stop the recording here. We stop the playback after we determine a winner, because I kind of feel some players keep going on for a while. James may be in trouble on the left. I should shut up for a second. There's a lot of rainbow and a lot of ceramic in there. Oh my gosh, that was so clutch. He didn't lose a single life with any of that. That was insane. That got him to round 99, but I'm still curious to see how he's going to handle round 100. Okay, starting to see some more abilities used. That's cool. Way more spike factories. Oh, man. I mean, they saved his butt. They saved his butt not 2 rounds ago. So maybe that's the key strat. Round 100 for James the Gamer Nerd on the left side of the screen. Let's see how he handles a purple. I think if he can handle a purple, he's going to be alright for a while. There's Quincy's ability with the arrow rain. Those super monkeys are going absolutely crazy. Yep, I think he's got that. Yep, okay, and he got an instant monkey for his troubles. Hard to see the action on JMeg's side. Oh, we've seen the advanced balloon denial system or whatever. Balloon area, whatever. It's the Dartling Gunner. Must be a 025 if I had to guess. That big Champa in the middle. Oh, we got some speedy stuff coming through on James's side. No matter how fast it is, it has to hit all those spike factories and everything those spike factories produce. So that's a pretty good insurance policy we're seeing firsthand. I'm very confident James has... Oh, man. Oh, those are fast. Those are fast everythings. Yeah, I can't actually see what's going on JMeg's side. There's too much crap happening. And there's too much concentrated crap happening. Oh, man. A slow parade on the left side. Man, those spike towers, those spike factories are again saved him. I'm confident that was a... Oof, if he didn't have all that garbage there, I think that could have been some dire straits for James. Uh-oh. Those Moabs are moving mighty fast. There's a lot of them, too. Oh, that might be it for James. That's definitely it. That's way too much. Ooh, okay. That's actually it. Because that's 103 for James, and JMegs is already on 114. So JMegs is going to be moving on to the next round. Ooh, that was brutal. Alright, thank you all for joining me. Let's get to that next one. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.